Rick Sanchez from the TV show Rick and Morty is one of the most perfect examples of an unethical person. He is constantly lying, stealing, cheating, and overall deceiving others just to get what he wants. One of the first and best examples of how he does this is through his hedonism. Through his hedonism, he exploits and takes control and deceives people just to get anything that he wants and anything to make him happy.
Rick, I got him! I got the crystals!
All right, you did it, Morty!
Rick, wait! There's something you need to know! I couldn't have done it without Linkler. He said that he was really sorry and that he loves you like a father. He only wanted you to accept him and he hopes that his final act would redeem him in your eyes. He sacrificed himself to save all of us, Rick. He died.
Well, at least he didn't die in vain. He got these crystals. And these babies just saved this lame-ass party! Wubba-lubba-dub-dub!
That last clip is a perfect example of why Rick is an unethical person. He literally let somebody die just so that he could have his crystals to make his party more fun and have a better time. Rick has no respect for life. This is further shown when he created a microverse of people to slave for him just so that his spacecraft battery would run.
Hey, check it out. I put a spatially tessellated void inside a modified temporal field until a planet developed intelligent life. I then introduced that life to the wonders of electricity, which they now generate on a global scale. And you know, some of it goes to power my engine and charge my phone and stuff.
You have a whole planet sitting around making your power for you? That's slavery!
Then, when Rick finds out that somebody within his microverse has created a microverse just to get power, he becomes a complete hypocrite about slavery.
I gotta tell you, Z, with no disrespect, I really think what you're doing here is unethical. It's not cool.
What?
You got the people on this world slaving away, making your power? I mean, that's what I call slavery.
No. They work for each other in exchange for money, which they then...
Well, that just sounds like slavery with extra steps.
Plato thinks that philosopher kings are some of the most ethical people in society because they raise the morality of others and are very wise. Although Rick is wise, he is definitely more of a tyrant and quite the opposite of a philosopher king. Because of this, Plato and other philosophers would agree that Rick is definitely not moral, nor does he help promote the morality of others.
You can die when I say so. I control you. I control the universe. Why am I bragging about that? I have nothing to prove. I'm surrounded by inferior pieces of shit and... Guess who just discovered a new element? You think you could do that, Morty? You think anyone but me could do that ever in a billion years? Do you think if God existed, he could do it? The answer is no. If God exists, it's f***ing me.
Finally, Rick is an outright mean, narcissistic person who really doesn't care about anybody else's opinions.
So in conclusion, you're both equally mercurial, overly sensitive, clingy, hysterical bird brain homunculi. And I honestly can't even tell the two of you apart half the time because I don't go by height or age, I go by amount of pain in my ass, which makes you both identical.
So, because Rick is an unmoral, tyrannical, narcissistic hedonist, he is the perfect example of an unethical person.
I really think what you're doing here is unethical.